My name is Julio Vasquez. I'm 17 years old. How I ended up in the juvenile justice system was because I committed a felony level vandalism crime. I was convicted and sentenced to probation. My PO violated me. From there, I was sentenced to serve time in a juvenile placement called Rancho San Antonio. I was there for about 6 months. I was then released to go back home on probation, but unfortunately, I was in and out of placement for probation violations. While in and out of juvenile placement, I went on the run. They said that you can't run away from your problems, but when I was on the run, I felt like I was but that only brought more problems.
Where were you sleeping?
I was sleeping in a laundromat, anywhere I could, like on a hallway, in a friend's house, but that wasn't even enough, like sometimes I felt like I'll feel cold still. I didn't have money, I didn't have that much clothes. I felt like a bum. I got tired of it, because I'm about to turn 18, and my mom can't have me in her house forever. Where am I gonna end up at, in jail? I already been through that. Schuster, when I first got out, he didn't know me, and he still got me into the school I wanted to go to, that was near me. And I thought I didn't really think they were gonna accept me. They wanna be like, nah, you really came out of jail, you should go to this school, refer me somewhere else. They came back, they told me, oh well, this is what you have to fill in, come back tomorrow and then we'll give you classes. I liked it because I was right away in my schoolwork, I'm gonna graduate this year, and I'm gonna show everybody. I want my mom to see me on stage, I want her to clap for me the loudest. That's how I felt. That's how Mr. Schuster had impacted me. And Mr. Diaz, he's always right there by my side. He even bought me shoes. What more can I ask for? We were leaving to go talk to somewhere, and he's like, why you have sandals on? I'm like, I was embarrassed, and he told me, you know what, we're gonna buy you some new shoes right now. And who would do that for you, man? Those are the names I won't forget, for sure.
My name is Eric Andrade. I'm 17 years old and I'm about to be 18 in July. I'm currently attending Sun Valley AWAC. I'm technically a senior since I'm on track to graduate through the Diploma Plus program this May, which is very exciting to me because I never thought I would graduate from high school. Anyways, how I ended up in the probation system all started when I was about 12 or 13 years old. I got caught up on a vandalism charge with some of my homies from the neighborhood, which is in Pacoima. Ever since then, I have been in and out of the juvenile system, which is why I've been to all the LA juvenile halls such as Los Padrinos, East Lake, and Sylmar. Unfortunately, my most recent criminal charge landed me in Pacific Lodge juvenile placement. That was actually my turning point, but for the best.
When was the first time that you met Mr. Diaz?
So he had showed up at my school, I was kind of surprised, I was thinking I didn't know who he was. They had told me, actually, they called my class, said, oh, PO is in your office, I'm over your trip, and oh no, what's gonna happen? But I met him and he's told me the counselor and everything, what he was here to do, and at first I was just like, whatever, but then when he got to talking to me and I saw he was serious, he came back and checked up on me within a few days, I believe it was, and I was like, oh, whoa, this is, usually they'll just tell us what they're gonna tell us and did, but nah, he stuck to it, and I appreciated that, I was like, all right, he's gonna try to help me. Well, with Diploma Plus program, I do think it gives you more encouragement because it's kind of like a push, If you already have it in mind to want to finish high school, and you want to do that for whatever reason, what you should want to do. But with that little incentive right there, it gives you a little bit more of a push, something to look forward to. Also, he was able to get me hooked up with the paid work internships. All I got to do is go to the orientation, and I look forward to that too because I would really like to work, Get whatever job, maintain it for a year or two, and then after that, I'm gonna try to get in with Caltrans, work for the state, try to get my record sealed up, I don't know if they look at that or not, but get in with Caltrans or get in with state parks.
It's not bad to dream. What is your dream? What is your ultimate that you would like to see?
Anything that has to do with entertainment business. I don't know why, I've always liked it, I've always really liked just the functionality of everything, whether it be film or it could be with music too. I have friends who they're real into it and they teach themselves, and I like that kind of stuff too. So what I would say to other students in similar situations would be just to sit back and think about what's important to them, and to really check out the situation and do what they feel is right, which of course is pursuing your education, trying to stay out of trouble,
My name is Liliana Flores. I came to this country at the age of 10 from El Salvador illegally and was placed into school at a grade based on my age. I was struggling to learn English and having a difficult time interacting with my teachers. As I moved into middle school, I continued with ESL classes, still struggling with school and the language. At the same time, I had been having problems at home and was experiencing physical abuse. Eventually, the school became aware of this and reported it to the Department of Children's Family Services. Family counseling and other programs were not successful at the age of 14. I went into a foster home and then group homes. There was gang activity and drugs. This got me kicked out of the group homes, and I eventually got put on probation and sent to camp. While I was in camp, I started focusing on school since I am not a U.S. citizen. It encouraged me to keep going because I did not want to get deported. I knew that I would not have the same kind of opportunities back in my country. I met Mr. Schuster when I got out of camp. I was enrolled at Mission College, but Mr. Schuster helped me transfer to Pierce College. He helped me find the resources that I needed to get my classes, to get my tuition paid. If I didn't have the fee waiver paid for my tuition, I would be paying over $1,000 per semester just to get through the semester. I still don't have documents. I'm still not a citizen, so it's difficult for me to get a job and just support myself with expenses like books, money for books, money for other expenses. So I've been getting the help from programs like independent living program and some other scholarships just to help me get through life pretty much. Right now I'm getting my AA in criminal justice, and I'm planning to transfer maybe to Santa Cruz. I'm planning to get my BA in sociology. Right now I'm thinking of becoming a probation officer and help some other youth.
What has this meant for you? His, completing.
Everything. Because he worked so hard. And I was there, watching him, making sure he got to school, making sure anything I could do for him to make it, push him. Even though we fought a little bit.
Yeah, for him.
He still, pursued what he was doing.
Try, it's not impossible. And I was, 9th, 10th grade credits and made it all the way to 12th in the year. It's not impossible,